Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about something huge in healthcare, artificial intelligence. We're going to dive into how it's not just tweaking, but totally revolutionizing our approach to liver disease, from the way we predict it to the way we treat it. So to really get a grip on where AI is steering medicine, we actually have to take a step back. This question you see here, it's about way more than just history. It's really getting at the core of what makes us valuable as humans, and that's the perfect setup for understanding AI's place in all of this.
All right, so let's start with this idea, from muscle to mind. To really get what AI is doing, we've got to look at how what we, as humans, bring to the table has changed over the centuries. So check this out. For most of human history, what mattered was muscle, physical strength, right? Then boom, the 20th century hits, machines take over the heavy lifting, and suddenly it's all about what's in your head, your brain power, your creativity. And that wasn't just a small shift, it changed literally everything. And now we're at another one of those massive turning points, where AI is starting to team up with our minds.
You know, medicine has had the exact same journey. Think about it. It started out as an art, right? It was all about the doctor's gut feeling, their intuition, that special bedside manner. But then, technology came along, and medicine became a science. It became all about the hard data, lab results, imaging, objective proof. And that shift? That's what opened the door wide open for AI to walk right in. Okay, so that brings us to today. AI in liver care. What's the promise and what's the actual on-the-ground reality in 2025?
And let me tell you, the promise is huge. I mean, we're talking about AI that can predict if you're at risk for something like cirrhosis years before you show any symptoms. We're talking about it analyzing scans with a level of detail a human just can't match. It can even help guide a surgeon's hand in robotic surgery or design a treatment plan that's made just for you based on your own DNA. It's incredible stuff.
Okay, but here comes the reality check. As you can see, there's a pretty big gap between the dream and what's happening today. Take data, for instance. AI models love clean, perfect data. But have you ever seen a real-world medical record? It's messy. It's fragmented. Sometimes it's just a doctor's scribbled note. So an AI that works perfectly in a lab can completely fall apart with real patient data. And that's a massive hurdle we're still trying to get over.
So this all leads to a really important question, one that gets at the heart of a lot of anxiety around AI. What does this mean for doctors? Is it a partnership or a replacement?
And the answer, loud and clear, is that it's a partnership. The goal here isn't to replace doctors. No way. It's to empower them. It's about augmenting what they can do, giving them superpowers, essentially. It's about making them better at their jobs, not making them obsolete. Just think of it like this. It's the ultimate team-up. The AI does all the number crunching, the heavy computational work. It sifts through mountains of data and finds these tiny hidden patterns that no human doctor could ever spot. And what does that do? It frees up the doctor to do what only a human can do. Connect with the patient, show empathy, use their incredible intuition and creativity to solve the really tricky problems. It's a perfect division of labor. Okay, so what does this partnership actually look like in practice? Let's jump ahead and take a peek at what liver care might look like by 2030. It's closer than you think. Picture this. By 2030, AI is like a trusted co-pilot for every liver doctor. You go in for a scan, and an AI analyzes it on the spot, flagging tiny things the human eye might miss. Your electronic health record isn't just a static file. It's a living document with a risk model that's constantly running, telling your doctor, hey, we might have a problem here, years down the line. What this means for you, the patient, is care that's way more proactive and preventative. And that's the real heart of the 2030 vision. It's not just about flashy new tech. It's about using that tech to build a healthcare system that's faster, yeah, but also fairer, more predictive, and maybe most importantly, more human-centered than ever before. So, we've gone from muscle to mind, and now we're entering this new era with AI. This brings us to a really deep final question. If AI is doing all the heavy analytical lifting, what's left for us to do? Well, the thinking is our value shifts to the things AI just can't touch. We're talking about deep human connection, real emotional intelligence. We're talking about that spark of disruptive creativity, not just making an existing process better, but dreaming up a whole new way of doing things. It's about being the one who asks why and what if, the kinds of questions an AI wouldn't even think to ask. So in the end, this isn't just about changing medicine. It's a challenge to all of us. As AI takes over the calculations, what will we choose to become? The real opportunity here is that it frees us up to double down on the things that truly make us human: our creativity, our empathy, and our connection to one another.